Hi my loves, welcome to another celebrity psychic reading. Today it was highly requested of me to do Little Baby and Jayda. I had so many comments talking about please do Little Baby and Jayda, please do Little Baby and Jayda. And I'm like, you know what, let me get this video out to them. And yeah, so I always, when it comes down to celebrity readings, I always pull out the cards before and lay them out so it can just be easy, just an easy run through, boom, get it done and over with. Also, I want to mention before I dive deep, these messages are from Spirit. I'm just the messenger. I'm relaying the messages out. This is not a drama channel, so don't be commenting underneath like it's a drama channel. I just always have to put that disclaimer in there because people really be arguing in the comments. This is not the space that I create, and the reason why I do this for entertainment purposes. This is nothing but predictions, like all that other hoopla, arguing in the comments, trying to come for me. Like, we don't do that over here, okay? Period. We don't do that bullshit over here. I do not tolerate it. You will be blocked. I do not care. I do not tolerate none of that, okay? These are celebrities. These people don't know who you are. Stop idolizing people who do not care about you, who don't even know you exist. You better go hard for your family the way y'all be going hard for these celebrities. I just have to say that. I have to. Because that stuff really be bothering me. Like, people really be arguing over people who don't even know you exist. Please stop doing that. And don't do that in my comments. Just have to acknowledge that. Now, I pulled these cards on Thursday, and then it come to find out today, Jayda and Baby are quote unquote together. Jayda posted a picture of Baby and them kissing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna insert a clip of my pre-shuffle because I recorded my pre-shuffle. I'm so glad I did that because I recorded my pre-shuffle. In the pre-shuffle, it stated that they were still together, that they're still around each other. So I'm gonna insert the clip probably right now. Co-create. I feel like there's some hidden secrets. There's still things that haven't came out yet. Yep, truth be told. Yeah, there's something hidden. Also, Yang came out as well twice. But I do believe that there's going to be more information coming out soon. Unfinished Symphony. Yeah, they're not done yet. They're still around each other, but I still feel as though there's a lack of trust. I'm getting the energy that there's a lack of trust, and there's still more information that needs to be released. So, let's just dive right deep into the reading. I really centered this reading around Jayda more than Baby. That's just, I don't know, that's just how I felt like doing it around. I feel as though I get more information that way. But I did have both of their energies in the reading. Okay, but mainly it's focused around Jayda. So let's dive deep into the reading. I hope you don't hear any outside noise. People are talking loud. But I'll try my best to block them out. Okay, so let's look at the energy that's around Jayda. I'm going to just lay all the cards out. And then once I lay all the cards out, I will go and explain further. So we have Deceit. Ooh, let me just adjust my camera. So we have Deceit. We have Woman Holding a Heart in the reverse position. We have the 6th chakra in the reverse position. This is Jayda's energy. We have Journey. And then we have our 3rd chakra. So Jayda is in a rut, period. And you're going to see this throughout the rest of the reading. She's in a very, I wouldn't say complicated. I think she is making it complicated. I feel as though Jayda low-key is a very emotional person. Although she tries to put on this hard exterior, she does have feelings. And I think she really suppresses these feelings to herself, or she probably expressed these feelings to somebody else. So if you look here, we have Deceit. She knows that there's deception in the relationship. This also depicts a bit of manipulation as well as self-esteem issues. So she's currently, because of the way, baby be treating her in public, or like, oh, I don't love her like that, da 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 da, and how he disrespects her, that messes with her self-esteem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching this, just because you're pretty or you have money or whatever the case may be does not mean that you're truly happy inside. Look at Yaya. She has all this money, she's a pretty girl, but her self-esteem is very low. You can tell. Look how she's reacting in a relationship for a dude who really don't respect her. Time and time again, we see a lot of these relationships, especially with these young girls, and it's so sad with social media and everything else. Like, it just depicts this narrative that, like, this young and dumb narrative, and it's eating away at the younger generation's self-esteem. So Jayda is going through a bit of self-esteem issues, and that's okay. We all go through it. Like, this ain't shitting on Jayda or nothing like that. Like, we all come through them, especially if somebody, a man, somebody you love and care about and you bear a child with, is disrespecting you in public and just don't even defend you or just treat you like shit. It sucks. It does. It sucks, and it makes you just feel low. So she's definitely feeling some hostilities towards him still. And again, just because you kiss somebody on your social media and you post it doesn't mean you still feel a way about how that person treats you. People do it all the time. They put a mask on just to be like, hey, we're okay, but in reality, you're not okay with the situation. And this is where we have women holding a heart in the reverse position. She's emotionally exhausted, okay? She needs to invite love and energy into her life. She needs to invite people who really love and care about her, friends who love and care about her. She needs to do some self-care, some self-love rituals. And she needs to sort out her inner circle. I feel as though there's people who are encouraging her to stay with someone that is treating her like shit. I think she needs to clear away some people from her inner circle because they're not building her up or building her confidence up. They're kind of just enabling the behavior, and it's fucking up her growth. Okay, it's fucking up her growth. Because remember, Jayda is young. Me and Jayda are around the same age, like around, like, I think Jada's what, 23, 22, like, and I'm like 21. So we're around the same age, and at this time, being a woman and you're growing into yourself, you need as much positive energy and much love and energy as possible so you can continuously grow into a confident woman. And she needs to surround herself with confident, strong women so she can continuously move forward. Because Jada's not a dummy. I don't think Jada's a dummy. I just think she does young-minded decisions. She's very young-minded, very aloof, and it could come across as her being quote-unquote dumb, but I don't believe Jayda is dumb at all. I just think that the lifestyle just came so quick. She was her own person before baby, and she needs to realize that she can still be her own person without him too. I think that's what she needs to realize, that she has that power to be a boss with or without him, because she was a boss without him. But she needs to realize that. I think she kind of forgot that a little bit. Which comes, we have the sixth chakra in reverse. So her third eye is all blocked, all fucked up. So it's making things unclear. It's making things very chaotic. It's just so much energy, and because her third eye is her third eye is blocked, it's messing with her intuition. It's messing with her seeing things clearly and seeing things for what it is. It's like an illusion almost when your third eye is blocked. It creates illusions. It creates such a chaotic moment because you're not connected with your intuition. You're not following your instincts. You're going against your instincts, and it's just causing a bigger mess for her. So she needs to balance her third eye chakra because it's out of sync. Next we have Journey. So I don't know, did she move? Because I remember her posting stuff about like either moving or rearranging. But either Jayda is considering moving somewhere else, moving out the house. I don't know if her and baby ever lived together, but she's in the process of either moving or she's considering taking away time from herself. So if you see her, if she's already moved, and this talks about her moving process, that she's moving on her own. And this journey could also be her own journey to self-discovery. I feel as though Jayda is going through a manifestation period. I feel as though she's going through a period of refinding herself. And this is my opinion. So, and I personally believe we're going to see her not be on social media as much anymore. Something is going to happen that's going to cause her to step back away from social media for a little bit, because she's going through some sort of transitional period. I personally feel that way, but I think she's going to be going through a new phase in her life. So either she's moving or she's going to be taking some time away to focus on herself and her growth. And now we have the third chakra right here. Again, this talks about moving forward with a certain plan, redirecting her energy, manifesting. This also talks about ego as well, personality. And this is what I'm saying. I think she's going to go back to, you know, her realizing who she is and her self-worth, remembering that she was a boss before baby and that she can be a boss after him. And like I said, she needs to make sure that she has the right people around her, the right team, the right support system, so she can continuously realize that she is capable, because she is capable of living a very dope life without him. She has so much that could just make her just catapult. She can do something in fashion because she has a sense of style. She can do her own boutique. She can do so much. There's so many different possibilities for her, but she's standing in her own way of moving forward. Because people are knowing her as Baby's baby mother instead of Jayda, the chick who did this, who was already here way before him. And a lot of people don't know that. So, yeah. So, that's the energy that is surrounding Jayda. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to celebrities like that, but whenever I come across Jayda, she reminds me of that friend where you know what she means, but nobody else will know what she means because she just says things wrong. I feel as though she has a good spirit around her. I don't think she's a bad person. She's just a little bit aloof at times, you know, and it's just like, that's not what she meant, y'all. She didn't mean that. She meant it like this. I feel as though that's just her personality. I feel as though she has a very light, goofy personality, but because, you know, social media and being baby mom, a lot of, and I noticed that somebody pointed this out. I forgot who it was, but they said a lot of the girls, I think it was with Reginae, and then they was talking about her and like Lori Harvey and Tiana, whatever that girl name. And somebody pointed out, there was like, you know, Reginae is like 21. Like I said, we're all around the same age. 21, and she just lives like a regular 21-year-old. She's goofy. She's, you know, she shows her sensual side. She shows her goofy side. She's just, you know, a regular ass young adult. Where we got people like Lori Harvey. This ain't no shade to Lori Harvey or nothing. I'm just saying what somebody else said, and it makes sense. People like Lori Harvey's and Tiana's who, if somebody were to look at Lori Harvey, nobody would realize Lori Harvey is only 22 years old. Lori Harvey is very like mature. Like she could pass off to be like 25, 26, and that has no shade to them. But I think with social media, and we see this with a lot of different influencers, they have to portray as being mature or being more mature than what they usually are to get certain attention from a certain type of audience or a certain type of group. And like I said, there ain't no shade. I ain't throwing no shade. I'm just wanting just to point that out, because I feel so Jayda is very lighthearted. Like she reminds me, like she could, like behind closed doors, like with her friends, she's like a Reginae, goofy and just boo 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 boo. But then on social media, she has to like put on a face and like put on a certain way of being, because that's how social media kind of is like at the moment, where a lot of people who are in like the ages between like 18, even younger than 18 to like 20, 22 has to be or act more mature to get quote unquote more attention. But that's just a sidetrack. Side note, you debate amongst yourselves on that. I just found that to be an interesting point. I forgot who said it, but I found it to be an interesting point. And that it's pretty accurate. Some people are just naturally mature than others. And then there's just some who play both sides. So, I don't know. But anyway, let's continue. Alright, so this deck is going to talk about the overall view of their relationship. Just to give an overview of what's going on with them. So we have Two of Cups. which is, I can see it. Although, I'm gonna come back to that. Like I said, I'm gonna lay them out first, then I'm gonna interpret it. We got 5 of Pentacles. We have 8 of Swords in the reverse position. We have Knight of Swords. 7 of Swords. A lot of sword energy. Baby is a fire sign. He's a Sag. And then Jayda, she's a Libra. She's an air sign. We have 8 of Wands in the reverse position. And these swords energy, a lot of this is like Jayda's energy. Eight of Wands in the reverse position. I always feel as though this is baby. And when this card came out in the pre-shuffle, I'm like, that's baby. I feel as though that's baby's energy towards the relationship. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Then a lot of this sword energy is definitely Jayda's energy. The Sun card in the reverse position. Knight of Cups. A lot of emotion going on in this relationship. And then we have the Star. Ooh, then we have the Star card, which makes sense because they're in the spotlight. There's a lot of energy in this spread. There is so much energy in this spread. All I gotta say, and this could be this whole memorial thing that happened and she posted up kissing him. But there's going to be something real extra that's coming. But some of these cards do point towards an engagement. And it does point to a broken engagement as well. And this engagement could possibly be them reconciliation. This could be them going back together. That could be the engagement and it being an extra ass announcement or whatever the case may be. But it's not going to last. It's not going to last long. So we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is beautiful in a relationship spread because it represents two people sharing. It's like exchanging energies. It's a very soul-tied, soulmate connection card. Now, when we talk about soulmates, people's depiction on soulmates differ. I feel as though with a soulmate connection is very strong, and no matter what, even if you're not together, you still have love and support for one another. And I think Jayda and Baby will always have support and love for each other, especially with there being a child involved. They always going to have respect for each other. There's always going to be a sense of support and love from the both of them. And so it is a possible soulmate connection, so they do have that energy around them. And if you remember in my pre-shuffle, 2 and 6 are very significant, and both of those numbers represent, harmony, balance. And I feel as though they're trying to find equilibrium and balance in their relationship. But Baby is still very, very immature. And we're going to see how Jayda really feels about Baby. And that's going to come up with her energy. Next, we have the 5 of Pentacles. This talks about feeling alone, feeling ignored and abandoned at times. And this could also mean that there is another child, but that child may not be Jayda's. And I think that's what's going to cause this union, this coming back together to break. Because there's some scandalous shit behind closed doors. There's some unfinished business. Their relationship, like I said in the beginning, is like a never-ending symphony. It's just gonna keep going. They're gonna come back together. They're gonna break up. They're gonna come back together. But I feel as though this scandal, whatever is gonna come up about Baby, is going to really fuck up this connection. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Again, Jayda may be the one to pull the plug on the relationship. This talks about moments of unhappiness during this connection, moments of just not feeling good about herself, and we've seen that in her energy spread. Just she's really confused. She's really confused. Then we have this Nine of Swords. This represents proposals, but this also represents them slowly just like they're trying to find a way, but I think they're slowly like pulling away, separating. But again, this represents proposals as well. That's why I said there may be a possible engagement, or this recent reconnection may be that big announcement. But we're gonna see about that. Then we have the Seven of Swords reversed right next to that Knight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. There's some secrets being hidden, because this represents deception and cheating. It represents it's gonna come out, and it's gonna be more than just one person coming out. It's gonna be multiple people being like, oh yeah, I messed with him, or yeah, I messed with him too. Oh, blah, blah, blah. All this extra silly, messed up crap that's going to just, it's gonna fuck. I feel bad for Jayda, because she don't deserve it. She don't deserve it at all. And when I say this is Eight of Wands, this is baby energy, because this talks about lack of energy, pleasure, and sex. It's very dry. It's very not as exciting and igniting like how it was before. And with this Seven of Swords being next to this Eight of Wands, as well as this Knight of Swords, with this being in the middle, he's going to get exposed and caught up in something. There's some third-party situations going on. Some women are going to come forward, like I said. Some are going to be truthful. Some are going to be lying. But it's still, the overall situation is just fucked up. Then we have the Sun in the reverse. Again, this represents losing a spark. This also represents broken engagement. So the relationship comes to an end. Feeling lonely. Again, Jayda's going to be the one to pull the plug on the relationship. She's going to be done and over with when all this shit starts to unfold. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Again, this Knight of Cups represents proposals or a huge announcement with their relationship, whatever the case may be. And then with the star card next to it, you know, all eyes are going to be on them. All eyes on them. The good, the bad, the ugly. But all eyes are going to be on them. Especially when it's huge announcement. Like I said, this huge announcement could be them in the whole post that she did on Memorial Day of them being back together. But he's still very childish. And he's still doing what he wants to do in the relationship. Period. So I know some of y'all are probably going to ask, are they going to have another baby? Well, this spread talks a lot more about engagements and reconciliations than anything. But I said, hey, why not just see, you know, will they have another baby? So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. So the first card we have Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in the reverse position. Oops. We have Six of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We also have the Nine of Cups. Ooh. And then we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, that already tells me no. Because when Ace of Pentacles is up right in the in like a pregnancy suit or a pregnancy spread, that means a pregnancy. With this being in the reverse, it's already confirmation to me that it's not going to happen. There's too much going on with their relationship, with the lack of trust, the lack of passion and pleasure. It's a no for now. It's a no for now. When I look at this Three of Pentacles, it reminds me of baby Jayda and then the baby. Like, and that's that. Right now, there's too much conflict. Not right now. I feel as though they're still trying to, like, quote unquote sort things out, figure things out. It may be another one of those, like, I hate when people call pregnancies accidental, because babies are blessings, okay? Babies are blessings. Nothing's ever accidental. Babies aren't accidents to me. But I feel as though it's going to be another, like, stuff happen, things happen, boom, she may get pregnant. But right now, there's so much going on in a relationship. It's very lackluster. I wouldn't see a pregnancy immediately. With this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it just doesn't scream pregnancy right now. So we'll see. But that Knight of Cups came up again, which talks about, a huge announcement, but it reflects a proposal of some sort. So I don't think it's a baby, but we'll see. We'll see. And finally, let's look into their love situation. Okay, so I have both of them. This one is Baby. This one is Jayda. So I asked, is there love in their relationship? Is there love? Do they love each other? Is there love? So for little baby spread, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, he's very immature. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords in reverse. With Jayda spread, we have Page of Pentacles in reverse, as well as King of Pentacles in reverse, with the Tower card. It's such different energies. Such different energies. Now, Baby, he wants his cake and eat it too, with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And he's aware of how he treats Jayda. He's very aware of his deceitfulness. He's very aware of his infidelities. He's very aware of his misdoings and mishaps in the relationships. Then with this Wheel of Fortune, along with this Three of Swords in reverse, this Wheel of Fortune is like, he wants to make it work. He does have love for Jayda. He does care about Jayda. He wants to make it work. He wants to be a better person for Jayda. He's very aware of what Jayda can do with and without him. But in the same breath, with this Wheel of Fortune, when I look at Wheel of Fortune, I think about, like, you have the power to steer the wheel however you want to. So if you want to make something work, you're going to make it work. And if you don't want to make it work, you're not going to make it work. So for him, for me, it's like he loves her enough to try to be better. But he still has childish moments. He still has moments where he feels temptation, and that temptation is what's going to mess up their relationship. It is. And it's what's going to make Jayda pull the plug. Because when we look at Jayda's spread, Jayda just doesn't feel secure in her relationship with this Page of Pentacles. She feels like he's very immature with this Page of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles in reverse. She feels as though he's very immature, and she's very aware of his unfaithfulness, and she feels very misunderstood. And with this Tower card, she too would love to make things work out, but it's just like, for her, it's like, is it worth the time? Is it worth my, not necessarily reputation, but is it worth me looking a certain type of way in the spotlight if I allow this person to continuously treat me a certain way? And it's just, she doesn't feel secure in her relationship. She feels very misunderstood, and she feels drained energetically. Like, regardless of what she could post as many kissy fucking things as she wants, how many times he brought her this and that, but gifts and stuff like that does not equate to how you truly feel inside about your relationship and with your person. Like, trust me, like, people can buy you all the gifts, they can shower you with all the kisses that they want, but if inside you don't feel happy or you don't feel satisfied, that's eventually going to come up and bubble over into your relationship. So, is there love there? They want to work this out because they have love for each other, but they are also very aware that their relationship is not as stable. It's not, I don't want to say toxic because I hate using that word, but it's very Jekyll and Hyde. It's just two young people in a relationship that's just, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Like, that's it. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's it. Like, that's how I feel. Like, it's just a lot and it's unexplainable because they both don't really know what they're doing nor what they really want. So we're gonna see the saga of Baby and Jayda breaking up and getting back together, breaking up and getting back together, breaking up and getting back together, subtweeting. We're gonna see that for a while. We're probably gonna see some more, like a big announcement for them as a couple, whether that may be an engagement, whether that may be a pregnancy. We're not sure yet. My thought is leaning more towards the reconciliation, making an announcement of their relationship. But there's gonna be rumors and women coming forth about, you know, being with him, possibly a child that's not Jayda's, like we said before. Just be ready. This is gonna just be a continuation for a while. Just be ready. I'll give y'all an update probably in like 6 months or so with their relationship. Alright? Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like the video, comment below. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't shoot the messenger. These are the messages that I received and that I'm presenting to y'all. Okay? Keep that negativity to the drama channels because I do not tolerate it on my page. And have a blessed day.